All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, KAMARU Usman goes off on fans accusing him of ducking SHAVKAT RAHKMONOV. This Saturday night, RAHKMONOV will be locked in the octagon opposite Ian Gary. SHAVKAT was initially scheduled to challenge Belal Muhammad for the UFC welterweight championship, but plans changed when Belal suffered a foot infection. Before Gary was announced as RAHKMONOV's new opponent, Usman brought up his name as a possible option. Later, KAMARU admitted that he'd need to have more time in order to properly prepare for someone as dangerous as RAHKMONOV. This has led to fans accusing KAMARU of ducking. Now on his Pound for Pound podcast, Usman's fired back at these critics.
This is an intriguing fight. This was a fight that I was potentially going to slide into. But, I've touched on this a million times, which is crazy to me, Henry, because I'm seeing online people go, "Oh, you scared? You ducked him, you scared, you scared." I'm like, what? What? Exactly. I'm like, wait, what? What? This is the same sentiment that I feel like people are doing to Jon Jones. It's just like when people where you're fans or fans of a fighter don't get their desired wish that they want, that's the fight I want. Then it's like, oh no, that guy must be scared because he didn't take the fight. Like, guys, shut up. Shut up. Yeah. We step in there each and every time. I have 25 or 20, 22 or 25 fights. I don't know how many fights. But you think everyone, oh, you scared. Yeah, okay. World champion and defending belts time and time again. Oh, he's scared. Yeah. Shut up. Just because you didn't get what you wanted. Yeah. Guess what? It's like your mom telling you, no, you can't have that toy today. You can't have that toy. So shut your mouth.
Merab DVALISHVILI admits Aljamain Sterling smashed him in training ahead of UFC 310. Elite grapplers Sterling and Movsar Evloev will square off in Saturday's prelims at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. UFC bantamweight champion DVALISHVILI has been helping his good friend Aljo prepare for Evloev, and he says he's liking what he sees out of Aljo. In a recent video uploaded to Sterling's YouTube channel, Merab said that Sterling feels very strong and that he got smashed by him during a recent grappling session.
Aljo feels really strong. It's less than 2 weeks left, and this morning he did bunch of rounds. This morning he did pads with Dennis. He was kicking, and he was sweating a lot like crazy this morning. And now he did a bunch of rounds jiu-jitsu too. He go 2 rounds with me. I cannot do anything. He was on top of me, control me, smash me, and that means that I'm just gonna smash his opponent. Even though his opponent really good, I have so much respect for Movsar Evloev. That's how fight game is, strong guy wins, and I'm very, very comfortable with Aljo, because he's focused and he feels really strong.
Alex Pereira buys his parents a new home. Pereira's journey from bricklayer to becoming the 2-division UFC champion continues to inspire fans worldwide. Poatan recently shared 2 photos. In the first, he's seen having lunch on a couch at his parents' house. The second photo shows a stunning house that he recently bought for his parents. In another post on X, Pereira reflected on his humble beginnings, posting a photo from a Ferrari with a few $1,000s in his hands. Captioned, "I remember when my sons were on their last pairs of diapers and I didn't have money to buy new ones." Nick Diaz gets offered help from a former rival. Diaz's UFC comeback has been postponed after he withdrew from his fight against Vicente Luque at UFC 310. The decision came after footage of Diaz attempting to light a piece of grass on fire went viral, sparking rumors of drug use and concerns for his health. His girlfriend later confirmed that Diaz is struggling with drug addiction, although he and his team have remained silent. Now, unexpectedly, Diaz's former rival, Jason Mayhem Miller, has offered to help. The two were famously involved in a chaotic Strikeforce brawl in 2010, where Miller was attacked by Diaz's team for entering the cage and asking for a rematch. Now, cooler heads have prevailed, with Miller offering support to his former rival. During a recent interview with Hell and Yi, Jason said, "We all saw what we saw. I won't dwell on it too bad, but I think that people in Nick's life need to gather around. Anybody who ever made some money off him needs to come circle around and help this guy out. We had our beef or whatever since we were kids, but that doesn't stop me from extending a helping hand to this guy if he needs it. If he's not ready to take a helping hand, then you all need to keep on him." The people close to him, his brother, his family, friends, all of young guys that made money off of him, he needs you now. That's not talking bad on him, it's just a tough sport we're in and it's easy to get tripped up in the wrong things. Super easy, and it's even harder to come up out of that. So my advice is not for him, it's for all the people around him to help him to get to a better place in his life. Meanwhile, Nick posted new training footage as he works to get back in shape. Sean O'Malley reacts to Nick Diaz's alleged addiction struggles. During a recent episode of the Timbo Sugar Show, O'Malley has shared his thoughts on Diaz's public appearances, questioning his well-being.
And it was recently reported that he's on some pretty heavy...
Did you see the interview with him in the gas station?
Yes, I did.
That was hard to watch.
No, I didn't see it.
It was
pretty new.
I mean, he looks like a crackhead.
Sad. Well, I was telling Joe, I was like, dude, you think he had wars in the octagon? Imagine how many thousands of wars he's had in the gym, sparring
pro boxers
3 times a week, just beating each other's fucking head in.
That's sad. That's fucking...
Yeah, is that something where you like want almost the UFC to step in and be like, get him some help?
Dude, you
because
just...
he won't help himself at that
the
point?
addicts aren't gonna... They need to make that decision themselves, I feel like. Unless you literally pick him up off the streets, take him somewhere, like...
But it seems like he's at that point where you need to just pick him up off the streets. You've seen the videos circulating.
You know Nate's trying.
Or do you...
I'm sure, yeah.
Khamzat CHIMAEV opens up about his shocking health issues. Throughout his 4-year UFC tenure, Khamzat has continuously suffered health complications that have begun to plague his career and reputation. Now following his impressive first-round victory over Robert Whittaker at UFC 308, CHIMAEV seems to be back on track. However, during a recent interview with Adam Zubairayev, Khamzat revealed that half of his thyroid was removed, and that's also a reason for why his immune system is so weak. You can watch the full interview on Adam's YouTube channel, links below.
Больше не будешь. Пока что доказываю, что буду. Перед боем с Усманом тоже никому не говорил. Я не такой там человек, который люблю там говорить такие вещи. У меня это была проблема, то была проблема, может быть, у моего соперника тоже какие-то. И чуть было такое, температура, все такое. Мы даже задумывались там не выходить, но все равно у меня большой простой был, год не дрался, там все такое, и я так задумался, зайду быстро задушу, но то, что те мысли, которые у меня были, не получилось, но, слава богу, выиграли. Все переходит на тебя, да.
Половина из-за...
Да, щитовидки половина убрали мне. Да.
Это же сильное влияние. Я думаю, ты сам знаешь, что это...
Да, я слышал, влияет, но, ну, по крайней мере, сейчас, как я иду, ничего не мешает.
Не, именно вот из-за... Я знаю, что ты часто температуришь. Вот этот момент у тебя часто происходит, что ты можешь вот легко затемпературить. Ну, просто, чтобы было понятно, наверное, тем, кто не в курсе, это же 50% твоего иммунитета уходит, если половины щитовидки нет. Я думаю, это...
Я не знаю. Доктор сказал, вроде нормально все.
Ну, уже нормально.
Ciryl Gane gets brutally honest on his loss to Jon Jones. Gane faced Jones for the vacant heavyweight title last year at UFC 285. Jones made quick work of Gane, submitting him via a guillotine choke just 2 minutes into the opening round, crowning himself as the new heavyweight champion. Now, a few days ahead of his upcoming rematch with Alexander Volkov at UFC 310, Gane opened up about his disappointing performance that day, saying, "When I look back at it, it was obvious that I was not there. It represented exactly how I felt on the day of the fight. It was a total misunderstanding of what was happening. I don't recognize myself there. It's something I've never done in my life. I've never fought that way before. My distance management, my movement, the alertness that I love to show, I had none of that. Looking back, I think that this experience may have been beneficial for me personally. It helped me to refocus on myself. It gave me a spirit of revenge, a competitive spirit." It's time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by 101 Kafker. Second place was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. And the top pick was posted by Daily Dose MMA. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.